we have been at St. John's Nutrition focused on metabolism and weight loss and gaining lean muscle mass, muscle tone for the past 23 years or more. And my life started really in this field with being about 80 pounds overweight. I experimented and was a human guinea pig in different ways to lose weight. And really, it's been an amazing journey, and I've learned so much. I've learned many things to not do, and I've also learned how effective simple principles can be to being able to help you lose weight and keep it off. We developed a formulation called Metabolic. Metabolic is the result of 20 years or more of research, just from myself and some others, and multiple decades of research from researchers in the field of metabolism, wellness, supplementation, and that sort of thing. Are we saying that it's a quick fix, an easy answer, or a cure-all for someone who's overweight? No. Are we saying that it's an excellent aid and something that can help facilitate you to store less body fat, to store more muscle, to burn more body fat, and so that your body quits using muscle for fuel? Yes, that's what Metabolic is designed to do. So we want to go over, we're going to have some questions that we've recently had that we want to read out loud and answer right here on this video. And we want to give a little bit more information about what Metabolic does in the body, what it does to the body, and why we developed Metabolic. Once again, in my life as a teenager, I was overweight, unhealthy, and had a lot of health issues. After meeting Tommy Bass, my first mentor and herb doctor in Leesburg, Alabama, he kind of helped me to lose weight and to have some key principles. He put me on some chickweed tea as well as a couple of other teas. Be thankful this is in capsule form, because I can tell you I drank some pretty nasty tea over the years, especially in my teens, for weight loss and for things that were related to that. I can also say that in 3 months I lost that 80 pounds. Did I do it popping pills and doing nothing else? No. But I did use those herb teas that Tommy had given me, and you started researching and using a lot of the formulation that currently is Metabolic, and it was very successful. So after that, decades went by, or a decade went by, and in my 20s, I started getting, or late 20s, early 30s, I started getting a little bit of that fluff that can often happen when people have to do things like work for a living and have children and raise them, and adult things. And when that started catching up with me, I needed to lose about 10 or 15 pounds. I started noticing that my muscle might have been there, but I couldn't see it as well. And so I used the early version of Metabolic to cut out that 15 or 20 pounds and really developed a leaner physique within just about 2 months. Now, what are the results that you're going to have with Metabolic? We're going to basically answer that in a second when we have the questions. But we want people to understand that weight loss and metabolism and having a healthy and proper metabolism is a journey. It's best to have someone to partner with you on this journey. And if no one will partner with you, if you can't get a spouse or someone, let us partner with you. Our pages, our groups that we have at St. John's Nutrition are there to help support you. We're there to help support you. I'm answering messages every day from folks who have needs with their health, and our team also does that to be able to help you with your journey that you're taking with Metabolic. And having an effective journey with Metabolic depends oftentimes on having that discipline to stick with it and to have that accountability and to have someone there to help you. We understand we're a supplement company. I'm a naturopathic doctor. We cannot force you. We cannot make the weight fall off of you. We can only equip you to do so. And based on our trials and tribulations, the things that I have done and experimented on with my own body, with my patients, this is something that's easily attainable. No, I take that back. It's not easy unless you make it easy. And the way to make it easy is to make it habit, to make this part of your lifestyle. When people wake up every morning, they take a couple of Metabolics in the morning, or one in the morning and one at lunch. That is the beginning, but it's not the end. You need to make sure that Metabolic can do what it is that it needs to do. Give yourself plenty of water, give yourself plenty of hydration. We can help you with exercise and exercise physiology. We can give you some pointers and tips. But what's amazing is how many people take Metabolic and only do Metabolic for the first few weeks and see incredible results. That's exciting, but what really excites me is when people get motivated because of those results and basically get excited to the extent where they begin to make that lifestyle change to enter into a healthy diet and healthy lifestyle. So that's what we want to do. There are three primary aspects of weight loss that I want to cover before we get to a few of our questions. The three primary aspects are going to be, or the three primary factors are, number one, it's going to really depend on your diet. What you eat, how much you eat, and when you eat. The other aspect is your exercise. If you exercise at all, what kind of exercise and what kind of activity and energy expenditure are you putting out based on the calories that you're putting in, the kind of calories that you're bringing in. And then third is the one that's really difficult, because it's the one that they can get number one and number two right, but number three is a lot more difficult, because number three only comes about through formulations like Metabolic and time in doing number one and number two effectively, and that would be hormone balance. Metabolic addresses all three of these factors, and it does it very effectively. And when we developed Metabolic, we wanted to make sure that it had a fat-burning blend. Now, this isn't something that makes you jittery or makes you wired, or most people feel some energy, but not to the extent where it makes them nervous or contraindicates with medications or has them up at night, not being able to sleep. Trust me, I've taken some of those things. Probably taken a few days or weeks off my life taking some of those things in the past, and while they temporarily might work for a second, the long-term effects of those are very negative. What we do with Metabolic, we use an extract of Brigham tea that's amazing in helping people to not only mobilize fat and helping the body to increase metabolism, but also it's safe. It's not like a lot of the other forms of ephedra that were out in the past. A lot of people remember things like Diet Fuel, Rip Fuel, Metabolife, Thermolift. There's things in my office. Wait a minute. Here we go. How about Megadrene RFA-1? These are in my drawer because I don't know why I don't throw them away. Look at that. That's healthy. Artificial colors on the tablet. Here's the health warning. Read that. If you read this from top to bottom, it tells you that no human being alive should ever take this under any circumstances. That's what that says. But yet people would take these formulas and they would get, I'm missing a few pills. They would take them and they would feel energy, so they would think automatically that was something good for them and that was burning fat. These formulas are gone. Matter of fact, they're gone, and they should be. Oh my goodness, I'm reading the ingredients. It's pretty bad. So anyway, Metabolic, on the other hand, uses a good fat-burning blend that doesn't cause you to feel like your hair's dancing on your head. And not only do we have the Brigham tea extract, we have guarana, capsaicin, and EGCG. The EGCG is a green tea extract that's been shown clinically to help mobilize fat and to act as a thermogenic, but not in a way that overstimulates you or causes side effects. And guarana is an excellent source of many nutrients that help to complement the Brigham tea extract. Also, in addition to our fat-burning blend, there's the brain chemistry blend. Brain chemistry blend is really centered around helping you with cravings. It's to help you with the diet aspect of your life. And so many of us, especially late at night, people wake up, they skip breakfast, they go buy Jack's and they get a biscuit maybe, or get a Coke in the morning or something horrible like that, maybe drink coffee. They get to work, they spend a few hours at work, lunchtime comes, they grab a snack. Many times it's something unhealthy, maybe a candy bar and a Coke, and then they come home for dinner and they throw down to a meal of meat and three. And while that's fine, the problem is around 9, 10 o'clock at night, they get hungry again. That their bodies are just craving a serotonin and dopamine spike, and that helps them go to sleep. So these people will reach out to carbohydrate-rich foods, and not the good carbs, not fiber, but starches and sugars and things they know they shouldn't eat. I'm guilty of it myself occasionally if I'm not taking Metabolic or if I'm not focused around my diet, because we all want to be happy. You're not supposed to do drugs, you're not supposed to drink a lot of alcohol, but I can tell you what, a lot of people have no problem being gluttonous or overeating. So we live here in the Southeast. A lot of times I say that the most popular drug in the Southeast is food. Simply, it's the one thing that people can go, and it's not a sin to eat too much, even though it really is, and people don't mind taking in a lot of food, patting their bellies after church and saying, oh my goodness, I can barely walk, and that's fine, yet condemning people who take a shot of whiskey or something that night before they go to bed. The mentality is a little off, because gluttony is just as bad, if not worse, than that little shot of whiskey at night or whatever it might be. So we're not asking you to just drink whiskey instead. What we're asking you to do is take Metabolic, and at night have that balance that helps you with those cravings, so that you're not craving the sweets and the starches as much, and it can help you with that balance effect. The third is our balance blend. Now, we addressed hormone balance being key and integral to weight loss, true weight loss. We spoke of the pituitary, the hypothalamus, the thyroid glands being vital, the adrenal glands, all are vital to proper metabolism in the body. Well, how do you optimally get those glands and organs and systems working properly? Well, the best way to do is to help balance the pancreas, balance glucose, balance serotonin, balance dopamine, balance your hypothalamus, balance your thyroid, etc., etc., etc. And so there are several nutrients that God put on this earth for us to use that are very effective for every one of those, like genema, cinnamon, black pepper extract, Garcinia cambogia, ashwagandha. Say that one backwards 3 times, I'll give you $100. No, don't. I'm just kidding. Chromium GTF, which is an excellent little trace mineral. This blend is added to this formula and is so important and vital. The brain chemistry blend that I mentioned, it has 5-HTP, hypericum, lobeline, and ultimate probiotic. You said probiotic. Why is there probiotic in here? This is our ultimate probiotic. There's a little bit of it in Metabolic. And the reason that there's a little bit of it is because it is vital that people take a probiotic supplement. Unless you're drinking plenty of buttermilk, or eating yogurt, or drinking kefir, eating seaweed salad. I had some kimchi last night for the first time in a while, and it was wonderful. But most people are sitting here saying, Kim, what? And, why would I eat seaweed? And buttermilk's disgusting. So if you're one of those people, which puts you at about 90% of the entire country, the United States, then a probiotic is very important to help balance the body, help to balance the immune system, and to basically help to balance brain chemistry. And that's a long story for another day on the ultimate probiotic, but this is very important, very vital. This formula is amazing. It works extremely well. We offer a money-back guarantee with it, and no one would do that unless it worked. And I've been absolutely excited. We've been there, we've done that. If you're buying weight loss pills from someone who's overweight and out of shape, then what are you doing? I don't know that I would go see a financial advisor that was driving a beat-up 74 Pinto. 76 Pinto. I don't think I would do that. I don't judge a person by their car, but at the same time, if I'm going to take financial advice from them, I hope that they're financially sound. The same should be true with those that you deal with your health. It's very important for us that we really focus in on that we're a Christian, family-owned business. We've been here for 20-something years. We're not going anywhere, and we're going to continue to make formulations that can improve your health, that can change your life, and that can make your life better in a positive way. So we have about 5 minutes left here on the video. I want to address a few of the questions that we've had. My dear little wife and our little RN here at St. John's, Deborah, is going to ask me a few questions. Oh my goodness, we have all those? Anyway, go ahead.
You've kind of hit some of them already,
right.
But how often do you take it again?
Well, there are a couple of ways to take Metabolic. The dosage is 1 or 2 pills a day, and that, once again, that seems a little vague, but it's dependent on the person. 1 capsule in the morning before breakfast, and 1 capsule at lunch tends to be the most often used dosage. Some people just decide to take 2 at breakfast. If you're taking it every day, I won't say it doesn't matter, but it almost is irrelevant when you take it. I wouldn't regularly recommend taking it at night, but I would recommend taking it in the morning and no later than about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Is there anything in it that is not natural? Anything at all?
The bottle, the label, the seal, that's it. Everything else is 100% natural. It's a vegan product. It's 100% organic. Everything in Metabolic is 100% natural and derived from plants and or natural substances.
Does it conflict with any pharmaceutical medications or any other natural supplements?
At this time, we've seen and found in 20 years no contraindications with metabolic and any other medications, including thyroid medications, cardiovascular medications, etc. However, nothing in this video is intended to treat, cure, or diagnose, and we're not making any claims for this product that is a drug or drug-like. We ask you to ask your physician whether or not it's okay to take this product, just as you need to ask your physician if it's okay to take any other products. If your physician doesn't know the ingredients of this product and what every one of them do right off the top of their head, get a new physician. And the chances are that they probably won't actually, but I'll just say that sarcastically. But what you can do is have your physician contact us at St. John's Nutrition. We'd love to be able to give them certified analysis of our product, offer up the information on each particular ingredient, and discuss with them in detail about anything that you might need or anything they might need as far as information about the product. We're happy to do that for you.
People with heart problems, is it okay for them to take this?
Once again, consult your cardiologist or your physician. We cannot make any claims or medical claims about the product, but at the same time, we've had no contraindications with this product with any particular condition or any particular medications. That's not to say that it can't happen. We're just saying that it has not at this point. It's a very safe product. It's not one of these like the blue pills of death. It's not the same, not in the same ballpark. It actually works and works in a healthy way. However, we do suggest that you speak to your physician about it or allow us to.
And how much can you expect to lose, and in what kind of time frame?
That's a broad question. A morbidly obese person who weighs about 350 pounds, who hasn't exercised and is nearly bedridden, is probably going to have a little bit different results than someone who runs marathons yet has a little bit of tummy flab that they're trying to get rid of. It varies in individuals. However, I will say that most of the people that take metabolic will notice a change within 3 days. Many people notice on the first dose an increase in vitality and energy, we'll say. This is designed to be a long-term formula. This is designed to be a formula that works and continues to work, not a formula that works for 2 weeks or works for a month and stops working. So you're going to see the best results, and that's why we say even say with the money-back guarantee, take it for 2 months. If at that point you don't see results, then it's not for you. However, we've yet to give one person their money back. It's not because that they asked and we didn't. We've yet to have one return on it so far. That's me knocking on wood. But at the same time, this product is amazing. We know that it's going to work for the vast majority of everyone who uses it, and that can't be said of most natural products.
Now, cost is a pretty big factor when it comes to weight loss stuff. So how much does this cost?
Well, it's interesting. I see a lot of companies that they come out with a formula like this, and they say, hey, 1 pill or 2 pills a day, 2 months, you're going to get great results, etc. The problem is, and they say no shakes, no this, no that. The problem is later on they start adding shakes, and later on they start adding all kind of other products to their weight loss system, and they want to make it a systemized approach to weight loss. It's not really that they want to make it a systemized approach to weight loss. They need more money. They're selling these bottles for $80, $90, $100, and they can only make so much. So now they're going to add the shakes, they're going to add this, they're going to add that. We're not going to do that to you. And at St. John's, it's $59.99 for a 60-count bottle, which should last at least a month, possibly 2 months for people that can take just 1 capsule per day. And that's it, $59.99. We're not a network marketing company. We are not, we're not signing people up to sell our product so that they can get a check and, achieve financial victory so that they can, all this kind of stuff so that we can end up us having to charge $150 for the product. We just offer up the best quality product that money can buy, and we charge as little for it as we can in order to keep our doors open and to help you be able to afford it.